So I'm here to talk with you about social and emotional learning. First, you already introduced me, but just to repeat, my name is Liviu Asnash. I've been working at Microsoft and developing software there for over 15 years, but I haven't always been in education. In fact, I'm pretty new to education. For example, until recently, I managed the Excel engineering team at Microsoft. Excel is great, but education has this huge potential of impacting the next generation. So when the opportunity was available, I just jumped on it, and about 6 months ago, we started a new team here in Israel at Microsoft, focusing on educational technologies. Since I'm new to this area, I started learning about education, and I want to take you with you on that journey. Probably a lot of the things I'm going to say you know already, because many of you have been in education for longer than I have. But still, I'm excited about it, so you have no choice but to listen to me. So I've talked with a lot of teachers, principals, educators, and so on. And when asking them what are the things that they need the most, there are a few words that I kept hearing over and over again. Words such as curiosity and growth mindset and self-management and self-efficacy. I didn't even know that's a word. And I really became intrigued by these words, because these are skills that we expect our employees at Microsoft to all possess in order to be successful. But these are not things I remember being so front and center from back when I was in school a long time ago. So we've started researching these skills, and there are three things that we saw that a lot of these skills all have. Number one, they are measurable. There are ways, in a pretty reliable way, to know if somebody, how good they are in terms of grit or perseverance or curiosity. Number two, they predict success. Putting aside other factors such as IQ, somebody who's better at, let's say, growth mindset will succeed much more in school and in life afterwards. And number three, and this is the one that's most important to me and most interesting to me, these skills can be improved. You are not just born with them and that's it. There are ways in which educators can improve these skills in children. Let me walk you through one example, a skill called growth mindset. You might have heard a bit about it. Has been popularized by Professor Carol Dweck from Stanford University. And really, growth mindset is the belief that somebody has that with effort, you can improve. And there are people that have a fixed mindset. Those people will say things such as, I'm not good at math. On the other hand, people that have growth mindset will say things such as, I'm not good at math yet, when they struggle with math. And that's a very important distinction. So as I mentioned, Professor Dweck has done extensive research showing that growth mindset can improve educational outcomes. But the question is, how do you move somebody who has a fixed mindset to have growth mindset? And what she has found out is, it's very simple, the way you praise them. If you tell somebody, hey, good job, you must be smart of it, great that you've succeeded, you are likely to cause them to not try to work harder or not to want to grow, because they want to be praised again, and taking on easier challenges is a pretty safe bet for them to succeed. On the other hand, if you praise somebody in a very different way, if you tell them, good job, you must have worked real hard, you praise them for the effort, they will want to work harder next time and to take on bigger and bigger challenges. Now, this fits very well into this transition that we are seeing in education these days, moving away from the 19th and 20th century education approach in which the teacher was standing in front of students, like I'm standing here today, and the teacher's role in the past has been mainly one of passing on material, passing on information, to a new role in which the teacher is really more of a mentor, more of a coach to the students, and the teacher is telling them how to learn. And these social and emotional skills, these 21st century skills, they are called sometimes, are a very important part of that. Now, a lot of people ask me, okay, that's great, but these are soft skills. These are things that people do. How can computers really help there? And that's a great question, but what we see is that even though computers are not going to replace humans in this aspect, computers can do a lot to help. They can help measure how good kids are at some of these skills, and they can help pass lessons online to help improve some of these skills. So I'm going to finish basically with this thought, making sure that you all hear what I've learned and what I found so interesting over the last few months as I'm ramping up on education, that social emotional learning is a very effective but highly underutilized tool to improve academic outcome. Thank you.